Definitely.
Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 5-day energy boosting challenge. I am so excited that you guys are here. Whew! Like, it's been a long time coming. I am so excited. Let me drop the link if you guys wanted to get the workbook. Let me drop that into the chat. Let me get the chat. One second. Okay. I can't seem to find the chat. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm dropping the link if you guys want to get the workbook. Let me start there. All right, there we go. All righty, all right, all right. So hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is an Easter Monday. When I was doing this challenge, I did not realize it was falling on a holiday. But however, we are here. We have been through a long winter. And if you're in Toronto, if you look outside right now, guess what's happening? Snow. We literally have snowstorms. So these are things that keep us low energy, low vibe. And we need to get our energy back so we can do all the things we love to do in the spring and in the summer, right? So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are here. So the first step in where this all starts is very crucial to take action on it even before our challenge begins. It's time to own your energy. This means it's up to you to charge your own batteries. Like, we get it. When you're feeling tired and blah, it can feel like tempting to skip, like sink into the couch, watch a Netflix, watch your Housewives. But if you're ready to create real change, it's time to lean into your life and your vitality, your mind, your body, and spirit. Energy creates energy. And that's how we're going to change it for long term versus short term. So I'm just going to go over what was going to happen over the next 5 days. I gave a bonus, so 6 days really. So there's going to be 6 days. First day we have today are move your body. So we're going to be talking about activities that will help you to get back into the flow of feeling good physically. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, day 2, we are going to talk about nutrition. What foods are going to help you to get back that energy? Things that you think are energizing aren't really that good for you, or you need to learn certain things that's going to help you. Tomorrow, we'll talk about that. I'm very passionate about nutrition and truly how to choose foods that's good for you. I'll go into all of that tomorrow. Day 3, we are going to be talking about water. Yes, you're probably like, what water? How is that affecting my energy? Trust and believe water is very, 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 very important to your energy and basically everything. It's almost like sleep. Sleep and water go hand in hand with a healthy lifestyle, which is something I promote heavily. On day 4, we're talking about outside. You would be surprised how outside really gets your energy reignited. So we're going to be discussing that on day 4. Day 5, it says that we're going to be doing tapping. I changed it. We're going to do a 5-minute meditation instead. And I have a bonus for you guys. So for those who are here on Friday, there will be a special bonus, special announcement for you. And then on day 6, which is Saturday, and these are all the same times, by the way, 7 p.m. Eastern. Day 6 is questions and answers, a Q&A. You guys can ask me anything. Plus, I have some more bonuses that you will find interesting. So that's what's happening in the next few days for this whole week. So exercise is not about you being able to do push-ups 100 times a day, but it's about how you can do it consistently every day. And that's by Donna Stroke, as you guys can see here. So who am I? Well, welcome. If you're just jumping on, welcome. I'm Tony, and I'm the owner and creator of 10 Fit. I help women form healthy habits to alleviate their anxiety. Now, I do this through fitness, nutrition, and mindset coaching. So today I want to talk to you guys, though, before we get started. Let's have a little fun and just get to know each other a little bit. So before, because it's still early, it's 7:06, and let some people come into the room. Let's talk about your favorite things. Like, what is something that is your favorite thing to do or a favorite place to go? For me, my favorite thing to do and go actually is traveling. I love traveling, and my favorite place to go, there's 2. Trinidad is my first one because I love carnival. If you were here on the very starting of the call, I was playing soca, which is very indicative of Trinidad and all of carnival and what it encompasses. That is like my ultimate favorite thing to do in the whole wild world. Second trip that was my favorite, or is my favorite, Dubai. Yes, honey, I said Dubai. From the flights to the country itself, to everything about Dubai, I absolutely love. So I recommend those 2 places. If you've never been to either one, trust me, go. If you're going to Dubai, get a good airline. And I went economy on Turkish Airlines in Toronto. It was affordable, and it was such a great experience. Trinidad, it's best to go during carnival time, but you could go any time of the year. But carnival time is when it's really pumping. A lot of people are there. It's so amazing. So that's my favorite things. Is anybody in here? Let me see if anyone came in while I was talking. No. Okay. So no one is in as yet, but that's okay. I'll keep going. And whoever watches this on the replay, just leave a comment. I'm going to put this in Facebook and I'm sending this as an email, but you can email me or in Facebook, drop a comment and tell me what is your favorite thing to do or favorite place to visit. So for the next few days, if you got the workbook, you will also have your checklist. This is what the checklist looks like. So I'll give you a minute to screenshot this so you can write it down, and day to day, you're gonna check this off. I'm gonna show you even bigger. So this is what it will look like for you. So this is what it looks like. Write this down. So then all you have to do each day is, so you'll do 15 minutes of movement. If you work at a desk, so go for a walk on your break, you can check that off. For your food, when we talk about that, you're gonna find out like, what foods you should be eating, what have you, so you can check that off. And then if you drank water that day, check that off. If you spent 15 minutes outside, check that off. So if you go for a walk on your break outside, basically you're checking off two things at once. You're being active and you're outside. And then if you did something quiet, like meditate, tapping, yoga, something just calming for 20 minutes that day, then check that off. Then at the bottom, you're going to have a reflection of what gives me the biggest energy boost throughout the day. And then you're going to write that down. So if you did not get the workbook or the checklist, screenshot this, write it down in your own book, and so you can check it off daily. And I will be checking up on you guys like the starting of each live. So we're talking about the benefits of regular exercise. So when you feel tired, the last thing you may want to do is move. Trust me, that's how I was feeling for like the majority of like the winter. But it's actually one of the best things you can do to feel more energized. It pays off almost immediately. You're going to be surprised how. You can do a quick workout, take a walk around the block, put on some music, dance, do anything active, and it boosts your endorphins, and endorphins are a positive feeling. That is what's going to make you feel good about yourself, and it's going to boost and make you have that energy, right? So it's almost like a domino effect. So this will also help boost your energy in at least like 4 different ways, both short and long term. It will boost your oxygen circulation in your body, helping the tiny powerhouses in your cells. So we're going to break it down for you. First, it improves your mood. Like I said, domino effect, improves your mood, boosts your energy, prevents diseases, and this is good for your organs. So these are all the benefits, plus more when you are active. So when exercising, it is best to always stretch. When you're doing stretching, though, at the start of an exercise, most people will do stationary stretches, like stuff like this, or like hold it, or like a cross like this. Those are best to do at the end of your workout. In the beginning, your best bet to do, if you're doing your neck, more circles. So you need to start getting your circulation going, your blood flow going, so that your body is like ready for what's coming. So you're going to be moving like this. You ever see boxers and they're always bouncing around like this? And then, you know what I mean? Like at the beginning, before they start to go and do their activity, that's why, because you need to get your body in movement and warmed up for it to go. If you're doing stationary, it's getting your body moving, but it's not where it needs to be prior to doing an activity, if you understand what I mean. After you do your stretching, then you're going to do your exercise. There's so many things you guys can do. Do not feel like you have to go to the gym to be active. No. You could do whatever makes you happy. If dancing makes you happy, girl, dance. Do what makes you happy. You don't have to do what other people say you have to do to be considered active. Dancing, if you like to dance. If you like to go walking, hiking, do that. If you like to do MMA, I love MMA. That's like my favorite type of workout. I do that all the time. Do what makes you happy. If you like swimming, do swimming. If you like soccer, do soccer. If you like golf, do golf. Whatever. If you love to cook, trust me, cooking is an activity in its own self if you're putting down a storm in that kitchen. So do what makes you happy. Then after you do your exercise, you're going to do cooling down. And that's where I'm talking about. You do like your stationary, you hold it for like your 30 seconds. And then, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. That's your cooling down period. And then you're going to eat good food, which we will touch on tomorrow. So that's the whole exercising process. So never ever miss a cooling down period before working out. This is where you want to do your stretching. Your body is craving it at this point. Plus, it lessens your injuries. So after a great workout, oh, I forgot to tell you guys this part. You want to eat 10 to 20 grams of protein within at least 1 hour of your workout. Depending on your body type, that's how you're going to determine like how much protein you get. So it could be a protein shake. I like to get like a protein shake. If I'm at the gym, I'll get a protein shake. If I'm at home, I'll make it, whatever. Or have like, if you eat meat, have a beef jerky, stuff like that. If you are like vegetarian, then have plant-based protein powders. My favorite is True Supplement. I love True Supplement. So I can give you guys the link to True Supplement if you need a good plant-based protein. They are located in California. I think it's California. Yeah, I think it's California they're located in. So that is going to help after your workout for a recovery. So like I was saying, find what works for you. Because what I love, you might not love it. I love MMA, and a lot of people don't. They're like, oh girl, that's too much. But I love it. But if you tell me to go and run, like some people love running. And if you tell me to run, I'm like, run where? I'll sprint, like I'm a sprinter. But like for me to be like jogging, no, that's not fun for me. I have to do what's fun for me, or I'm not gonna do it. So I advise you to do what makes you happy. So when working out, these are a few basic tools you can utilize for an effective workout. First, let's start with your mats. This is usually just for like your stretches, if you're doing yoga, something stationary. Then we have a skipping rope, for example, if you want to do some like HIIT workouts, skipping ropes are really good for that. Like literally, if you do 10 minutes of skipping a day, that is really good. It's almost like, I can't remember how much it's equivalent to for running, but skipping is amazing. You're working your whole body, you're working your arms, your leg, your whole entire body is being utilized when you're skipping. So if you don't like anything, remember when you were a kid, I'm sure most of us have skipped or was skipping. Do that. Go back to your childhood. Do the things you love to do when you were a kid, because I do, and it's amazing. 10 minutes a day, skipping, try that. Then if you're going to do weights, you know, you got to have your dumbbells. Choose the weights that work for you. Don't use 20 if you're typically like a 10 and you can't even do a 20 properly, right? You have to build up to getting a 20 versus, and then you don't want to be like, oh God, I'm going to do a 5-pound weight all the time, because that's not going to do nothing for you. And doing something where it's like 20 and you could barely do 1 rep, that's just going to bring injuries, and that's not good. So you have to have a balance. And shoes is very important as well, because shoes is what's going to help you stay, well, your feet needs it. Like it's a support. It keeps you from having sciatica problems. It keeps from a lot of injuries. Trust me, my chiro will say like, you need proper shoes. for certain things. Like yoga needs a certain shoes, even running needs a certain shoes, walking needs a certain shoes, weights needs a certain shoes. So each workout actually has its own type of shoes. If you go into a sports store, they literally will say like certain shoes is built for running or certain shoes is built for hiking or what have you. So here's some do's and don'ts. So here's some do's for being active. Do workouts that you love. Told you guys this already. And I am a firm believer in doing what you love. Don't let somebody force you to do what you don't like. Second, stretch so you don't get an injury. I learned that the hard way and I know better. Third, be active daily, even if it's just for a walk. Yes, if you go every day on your lunch break, just go for a walk or park your car further and walk a block extra. You'd be surprised. It's probably like a 10-minute walk and you'd be like, oh, wow, I didn't even realize it was like 10 minutes and you were active because you're going to be sitting majority of the day. It's good to have that extra walk by parking like a block away from where you would normally park. Don't do excessive exercises because that can damage your body. Don't do exercises that you're not used to unless you have a coach. You need to have a certified coach to coach you. Not Tom, Dick, or Harry knows what they're doing just because they were good in gym class and they can do it. No. Get somebody who's certified so then you don't have any kind of injuries and you're doing it properly and you reach the goals that you really want to get to versus somebody saying, yeah, I know what to do. And they tell you what to do and it's completely wrong, right? Third, don't compare yourself with others because that motivation will decrease. If you see somebody doing something that you want to do, but they're doing it better, you're going to compare yourself. Don't do that to yourself. And this goes with anything, not just working out. Like never compare yourself with others. You are in your lane and they're in their lane. Always remember that. Oh my goodness. And that's it today. So don't forget that tomorrow is day 2. We will be talking about eat an energy-friendly diet. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to talk a little bit more about different things when it comes to like grocery shopping for foods and your ingredients and things you think are healthy aren't really healthy or that's going to help you have energy. So we're going to discuss that tomorrow, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Don't forget, if you want the workbook, so it's just easier for you to just go check. You can do that. That is it. And thank you guys so much for showing up, putting yourself first. For whoever watches this on the replay, tag yourself, replay gang, and tell me what is your one favorite thing that you love to do. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it, guys. This is like a labor of love. And I've been so excited to be doing this with you. So please show up tomorrow or just shoot me a message in the replay gang, say replay gang. And this is what I love to do. My name is this. This is what my favorite thing is. And yeah, and if you want the workbook, I will put the link down below. So it's easier for you. And it's only $7. So you get the workbook checklist for $7. And yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great night and a happy Easter. Alrighty. Bye.